Welcome to This Week in TV.
Bert Newton wins 2008 Victorian of the Year. The Tax Department and the IRS chasing Paul Hogan. Jodi Meahres no-shows the Australia's Next Top Model finale. And plenty more.
And now, here's Bass.
Hello, welcome to episode 20 of This Week in TV. We'd like to thank everyone who checked out episode 19 online. It was another huge response, so thank you very much for that. Of course, don't forget to check out the online blog, thisweekintelevision.blogspot.com, for all your fill of entertainment news in between the episodes of This Week in TV. Let's get into the main news and stories.
10 Network Holdings plans to buy back 10% of its issued stock over the next 12 months to boost its share price, which has lost half its value over the past year. The announcement helped Network 10's shares rise 8.5 cents, or 6.27%, to $1.44. The stock closed at $1.35.5 on Wednesday, having fallen 50% from $2.72 on July 3, 2007. Can West 10's majority shareholder won't take part in the on-market buyback at this stage, the Sydney-based television group said in a statement. 10 plans to buy back up to 92.2 million shares on the market, with 39.9 million to be bought up until August 28 and the rest after that date. The company lowered its earnings forecast on June 13, which caused the shares to fall more than 10% because the slowing economy will cause spending on television advertising to decline. The network targets the youth market, but its flagship Big Brother reality TV show had made its worst debut in its 8-year history. The tax office has ramped up its pursuit of actor Paul Hogan over alleged tax liabilities. Hogan is the target of a $300 million Operation Wickenby crackdown on tax fraud and evasion, which was set up 3 years ago. The Australian Tax Office has enlisted the help of the US Internal Revenue Service in ordering 3 American banks to hand over 9 years' worth of Hogan's banking records, a move the actor is fighting, News Limited reported. Hogan's Australian-based lawyer, Robinson Legal's David Ryden, said that the actor regarded the ATO's action as an unlawful attempt to obtain relevant material. Jodi Meahres' TV career is in doubt after reports that the Australia's Next Top Model finale was not the first time she turned her back on a programming commitment. Herald Sun's Confidential can reveal the former bikini babe forced producers of Sky News' business channel program In Business to find a replacement talent after she pulled out of an appearance slated to run during Australian Fashion Week in May. Meahres, who sold her swimwear label Tiger Lily to surfwear company Billabong in December, was to have been the celebrity guest interview during the half-hour program before she pulled out, citing sickness. While industry heads at free-to-air networks were yesterday still expressing their disbelief at Meahres' top model topple, Foxtel persevered in sheltering the former Mrs. Packer from the media's storm whipping around her. Foxtel's Executive Director of TV and Marketing, Brian Watt, said the network empathises with Jodi and understands her reasons. A spokeswoman for Sky News Business Channel played down Meahres' prior no-show to Confidential. "It wasn't a big drama and we were able to find someone else," the spokeswoman said. "I don't want to get caught up in having a go at Jodi Meahres." Meanwhile, the ratings for the finale of Australia's Next Top Model show that it was a big drawcard for Foxtel, becoming the highest ever audience on Fox 8. Across 2 screenings, the show averaged 309,000 viewers, up 9% on last year. By comparison, the previous week's top show on pay TV was an AFL match with 231,000 viewers. Viewers watched the announcement of Demelza over Alex in a live-to-air show that spanned almost 2 hours. No doubt some were tuning in to see how Charlotte Dawson would fare given the last-minute exit of Jodi Meahres as host.
Well, there we go, some big stories there. We'll definitely be keeping an eye on those ones and plenty more. We'll take a break and be back with our blooper, and we'll see you after the break right here on This Week in TV, episode 20.
What is it about Smith's crinkle-cut potato crisps that make them so irresistible to Gobbledocks? The taste. The delicious, tantalizing, real potato taste. Smith's Crinkle Cut, the only chippies with real potato taste. Ask any gobble.
Welcome back. It's episode 20 of This Week in TV. We do thank you for joining us wherever in the world you might be, and don't forget it's exclusively available right here on YouTube. Now let's have a look at our blooper for this week. Now this comes to us from 7's 4:30 News. It happened in 2007. Listen closely because you will hear someone in the background getting a bit frustrated. Our blooper for this week.
Territory leaders have arrived in Canberra ahead of tomorrow's COAG meeting with the Prime Minister. The Labor leaders say they're not expecting a fight when they sit down with John Howard for the final...
Well, there we go. It certainly made headlines for all the wrong reasons. We'll have another one of those bloopers for you on episode 21. Of course, don't forget about our online blog, thisweekintelevision.blogspot.com. Thanks for joining us for episode 20 of This Week in TV. We'll see you next time. Keep subscribing and bye for now.